Good morning, everyone. I'm Mike Davis with Informed Entrepreneur, and I'm here with Nancy Appelman-Bassel from the APLS group. And I'd like for you to please tell people a little bit about yourself, a 45-minute elevator speech to start off with, and then we'll go into a little more detail about your business. So please take it away, Nancy.
Thank you. So I am Nancy Appelman-Bassel. I'm co-founder and president of APLS Group, and we are a leadership, HR, and talent development organization that specializes in designing and facilitating programs that enhance employee engagement and maximize retention.
Great, thank you. I'd really like, though, for you to be able to share a little bit more about what you do. Whatever you'd like to share about your company and what makes it special.
Yes, thank you. So, we are, for all intents and purposes, you call us a customized organization. So we don't just take a program that we have and slap it into your organization. We really meet with our clients, build relationships with our clients to help determine the best of breed solutions, and specifically design a program or a series or a initiative that supports the client's business outcomes and objectives that you're looking to have. What we know is that sometimes people think of us as a soft skills company, and I would say to you that we are a company that looks at taking your technical skills and giving you the competencies in people development, having those relationships and being able to communicate effectively with each other, because you can have the best technical skills in the world, but if you can't communicate, you really are not going to be successful. I think that we've been in the business for over 20 years, and what we continue to learn is that if you invest in people development early on, that it has a substantial effect on your retention, engagement, productivity, and performance. And I like to say you can pay now or you can pay later, because I hear all the time, we don't have a lot of money, we can't do it. Well, you want to pay now or you're going to pay later, because it's going to be harder at that point in time. And we firmly, firmly believe that people want to be effective. Sometimes they just don't have the skills in order to be able to do that, and that's what we work on.
I like the phrase you said before about getting people past the dysfunctional dance that they do.
Right. Yeah. So, I love to dance, and people know that. I dance a lot in my classes and when I'm doing keynotes, and I like to get people dancing as well. But I don't like the dysfunctional dance, and I think that that's what goes on in organizations a lot, is that people either do the side swipe or they do the around, or they do the backstab, or they do the jerk, or the monkey. Now, it's that whole notion of can we be in sync in terms of how we're dancing together to get to the outcome we want? And so I spend a lot of time on human behavior. My background's in psychology and education and counseling, and so that's a natural segue into the people side of organizations.
Oh, that's great. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Like, what is it you think that makes your company special in terms of professional development?
So I think that we really are passionate about what we do. And so for us, it's like the saying that I have at the end of my email: if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. I have very committed people that are part of our team, and they're excited to be part of APLS Group. And when I tell them, hey, we're going to be off for like a week like we were last week, people are like, oh, wait a minute, what am I going to do? I want to be doing the work. And I think the other extent of this is that we just launched 2 weeks ago our nonprofit arm of our business. Okay. It's called the Learning Illumination Center, and that's all around student athletes and about how kids in middle school and high school need to understand the academics and business of college athletics. And so we go into schools and teach kids and also parents what that whole thing is about. Our son is used to play at NC State, North Carolina State, go Wolfpack, and he was a third string center, and we learned an awful lot about how unprepared we were for all the business of college athletics. And so he's now teaching and coaching in the school system here in North Carolina. So we just feel like that's an important piece to give back to the future, and so it's very tied to what APLS Group is all about.
Oh, that's really cool. One last question. Is there a book you've read or a piece of advice you've gotten or anything in particular that's been inspirational for you in your business?
So I think that there are a couple of authors or management guru people that I think about. Ken Blanchard, of course, with the
Mm-hmm.
1 Minute Manager, about how it only takes a minute. I
Mm-hmm.
think John Maxwell with his book on the 21 Laws of Irrefutable Leadership. And then I think my father. My father was a huge inspiration to me, and my brother as well, because my brother's an entrepreneur. And
Mm-hmm.
so my father was an entrepreneur when it wasn't really sexy to be that. Growing up in New York, most people worked for big companies like IBM or Tyson's Foods or things like that, and so, or Nestle was very big up in the Westchester area. And so he really taught me about what does it mean to be the complete package, because he was not only a smart intellectual business person, he was very savvy in business, but he also had a big heart for his people.
Uh-huh.
And so that model that I saw, and so I'm always looking for that in others as well, and I think that I emulate that myself. At least that's what my team tells me, but they could just be better.
Thank you very much. Again, I want to let everybody know that we've been speaking with Nancy Appelman-Vassell from the APLS group. And in just a minute here, you're going to get the information up on your screen, which will let you know how to contact her. So she's going to give you her name, her phone number, her email address, and her website. Again, thank you very much for taking time out to speak with us today. And this is Mike Davis for Informed Entrepreneur. Until next time, have a good day.